Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today. Today we are back with another Funko Pop mystery box unboxing for you. This time we are going back to VLTD as they had a new mystery box that just came out a couple weeks ago. We finally got ours in the mail and it was a pretty cool one with some really great top hits that would be amazing grails to be able to add to the collection. A couple of them I already have as far as the top hits go, but there's a ton of stuff that I don't have. And last time we ended up getting some pretty good value, and this time it was only 10 bucks per box plus shipping. So I thought it was definitely a good, kind of gamble to take. See if maybe we can get one of those top hits. And at worst case scenario, we're gonna get our value back. And so we have this box right here, and inside here are 4 mystery boxes that each have 1 pop each. And there are definitely some good top hits. Like I said, we can see the photo right up here where we have the biggest grail being the Steph Curry and Kevin Durant unreleased 2-pack, which that looks amazing. I never knew about that pop. I actually just recently saw it. But yeah, that would be amazing to be able to grab. They have some Blacklight pops like the Blacklight Spider-Man, Blacklight Hulk. I actually have both of those. There is the die-cast Captain America, which I know for sure we don't have here, along with the 10-inch Chase Galactus Blacklight. We of course don't have that in here either. So my top hit for myself personally would be the Make-A-Wish superhero Freddy. I would absolutely love to get that Freddy Funko. I wish I had more Freddy Funkos. I only have about 4 or 5 in the collection, so I would definitely love to get a whole lot more than that. But who knows what could be in here. It could be anything because they only showed us the top hits. So let's go ahead and crack this open here. And if I remember from the last time we got a box from VLTD, I think each one has a box inside of this bigger one. So we ended up ordering 4 of these mystery boxes because I believe that might have gotten us free shipping or something like that. But yeah, I think it was definitely worth grabbing these because like I said, it's something that is going to be pretty low cost. And it actually shows like, yeah, there are 4 in here. I thought there were 5 for a second. But yeah, we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, and we have 4. So yeah, definitely no die cast, definitely no 2-pack in here, unfortunately, but there's still a chance maybe for that superhero Freddy. And so let's go ahead and see what's in our first box. Revealed in 3, 2, 1. It is... We got, oh, this is a pop I have not seen in person. It is the Trouble board from the Retro Toys line. Now, I have liked a lot of these Retro Toy pops, but I don't have a lot of them. As far as the Retro Toys, I mean, like, based off the board games and stuff that they have put out, like the Play-Doh ones and such. But I have not seen this one in person. It's definitely a really cool one. Lots of detail. It looks like he has the actual board game in his hand, along with having the die and like the Trouble piece in his right hand too. That's actually really, really cool. And I'm actually surprised they have not done more of these retro toys up than more than 98. I think they just passed 100. But yeah, this is definitely a really cool one. And I always remember playing Trouble as a kid. So this is a pretty cool pop to grab. Now, which one should I do next? Feels like this one's the heaviest, I think. So I'm going to start on this side, actually. Go to the right. So why don't we go ahead and move these over here. And we'll go ahead and reveal it like this. All right. I'm not sure if this is upside down or not, but I guess we'll find out in a second. So we have it. There we go. Crack it open a little bit. So now we're going to go ahead and reveal it in 3, 2, 1. And it is stuck a little bit. Okay. And what do we got? Let's see. We have... Okay, this is Raphael from the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle line. I do think that these are pretty cool. The box is in pretty good condition too, which is nice to see. These came out in 2021. So yeah, fairly new. I assume this is not going to have too much value to it, just like the Trouble board game one. But this one definitely is pretty cool with some pretty good detail on it. I do like the updated sculpt for all of the turtles. You know, I don't think I have any of these other ones. I think I did pull like maybe Donatello or No, it was Michelangelo I pulled in a mystery box before, but it was damaged. But if I got the 4 turtles, I would not mind keeping them together as a collection. Although they don't have a ton of value, it would still be cool to get those 4, and it probably wouldn't be too hard to be able to get all 4 of them. Alright, let's go on to box number 3. Opening in 3, 2, 1. And it is... we have... oh, a soccer pop. This is Phil Foden from Manchester City. So I am not a huge soccer fan myself or a football fan. I do know the teams at least, but I don't know any of the players, honestly, from many of them outside of like the bigger names that you'll see on SportsCenter stuff whenever they do, you know, rarely talk about soccer. But it is pretty cool that he's standing there with the soccer ball there. It looks like another one on the back is Raheem Sterling. They both have the same exact pose, and I assume that the rest of the soccer players for this wave also have the same exact pose. I don't quite remember, but still pretty cool to be able to pull this. I don't think it has much value, but the first ever soccer pop that I ever had in my collection, or at least ever opened up. And now we're down to our last box, and this one did feel the heaviest just slightly, which is why I ended up saving it for last. So hopefully that means it is something good. Let's see. I'm not sure what any of these values. I think they're all probably valued somewhere around $10 to $15. So I think so far it's going to be a wash. But let's see if this maybe puts us over value a little bit. So let's see. We'll reveal this last box in 3, 2, 1. We have... is it something good? Please be something good, or at least something I want. And it is, okay, it's something decent, not something that I need. I think I already did pull this in a mystery box not too long ago. It is Boruto from Boruto Naruto Next Generation. So we actually did get a while ago the glow-in-the-dark version of this, the Entertainment Earth exclusive, which I do really like. Now, this entire wave did come out, I think, the beginning of this year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this was produced at the end of 2021. Yeah, so yeah, this came out in 2022. It was announced during Funko Fair. So it is just definitely a cool looking pop, lots of great detail. But I think last time I checked, it had a value of around $13, $15, something like that. So I don't think it's going to be anything too crazy, but I do like the pop overall as far as like an anime character. I just wish I knew more about it, and I knew Naruto and Boruto have like a ton of episodes, at least Naruto more than Boruto. But, you know, it's definitely a cool looking figure as far as the design and everything, so I do like that, and I am a pretty big fan of the glow-in-the-dark version. So there we have our pulls from our vaulted mystery boxes. None of the big hits, unfortunately, but hey, that will happen, especially when you have a low-risk mystery box like this. Only $10 is literally $9.99 per box, so that is super cheap for a mystery box. Normally you'll get something like when we've had Spastic Collectibles, where they'll have like their guaranteed value ones that are like 60, 70, 80 bucks will end up coming out right to value. But these ones, it's a little bit easier to pull the trigger on, because knowing that you're only putting $10 out there, yeah, if you get a comment back, hey, you're getting something that you paid for, at least has that value. So that does feel a little bit better in my book, honestly, because I'm not shelling out as much. So let's go ahead and check these values out, though, because who knows, maybe that Manchester City pop has more value, or the Troubled piece has more value. Not quite sure. So let's go ahead and check it out on PPG, and we'll be right back. And we are back with the values, and they were right about what I thought they would be. One of these pops being a little bit higher than what I figured, but again, nothing too earth-shattering today. But we did end up coming right about what we paid for, which is good. But let's go down the line and see what each individual pop's value was. And the first one here is going to be the Trouble board game, which is definitely a really cool one. I do like this one. This one is going to be valued up at $12, so just at retail. Again, makes sense since this came out last year. Then we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Raphael, and this one is valued up at $13, so just a tad above the Trouble piece, which is nice. Next, we have the soccer pop of the Phil Foden from Manchester City, and this one's going to be valued up at $12 as well, so retail for that one as well, so nothing too bad. And then finally, we have Boruto. But this Boruto pop is valued up at $20. So that ends up being a win, double what we paid for the box. So if we actually add all the values together for all 4 of these pops, it brings us up to $57. And it did end up being $54 with shipping. So I misremember, I did not get free shipping. I ended up ordering 4 because that was the max. So we ended up getting just about what we paid for. So I call it a wash. So whenever you can get even and not lose money, that is good, and at least gives us a chance to potentially get one of those higher valued pops. I definitely enjoyed opening it up, and it's cool being able to get from a company like VLTD, which is definitely respected and everything. So if you guys have not checked out VLTD, definitely go ahead and do so. You can pre-order all of your Funko Pops on there, Funko Sodas and stuff, and they do mystery boxes from time to time. I think they've done like 4 mystery boxes in the past couple months, so definitely check them out. Because the first one we did, we ended up getting some pretty decent value, almost double, I think, was that value. So if you want to check out that video, definitely go check that out as well here on the channel. But this one, nothing crazy. Trouble board game is definitely my favorite out of all of these, though. I really do like that one, and I wish I had more of the retro toys or board games, kind of / ad icon pops in the collection. But I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think about our hauls today from our VLTD mystery boxes? Did you guys get a chance to pick up these mystery box run from VLTD? And what do you think is the best pop that I pulled? I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, leave a like in the video, and also hit that bell to be notified whenever we have new videos. And thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.